What is good with y'all, man? It's Crunch Time TV, and we litty, man. We in here right now. We gotta talk about this situation with Bronny James, LeBron James Jr., LeBron James' offspring. Um, of his genetics. You know what I'm saying? This is the offspring, and so as he has finished his first year in college, he is right now. A lot of talks going around right now. A lot of rumblings. He's looking to be a one and done. He's looking to be a one and done in college, and what that means is he's looking to go to the NBA after 1 year of college. And so you got a lot of people talking trash about it, saying whether or not he deserves it, and he's only in there because of X, Y, Z, and the politics about it, and the whole thing about it is I look at it as more power to you. You know what I'm saying? More power to Bronny James. Salute to Bronny James. Um, Once in a lifetime opportunity. And so I salute uh LeBron James Jr. on this one because at the end of the day, man, that's a blessing. You got a chance to go to the NBA. I ain't gonna hate on that. And I feel as though if any one of us had a chance to go to the NBA, we would try to do that. I feel as though if any of us had a family member or a son that we had a chance to be able to get them in the league, or we had a chance to do that, I'd do it. So at the end of the day, I don't see nothing out of the ordinary or unexpected in the situation that's going on. Now, you know, for the longest time, it was them talks about you can't really talk trash about him because he's a child. So all these years, people have been holding back, and now you see a lot of people unleashing, saying that he's just simply not good enough to go to the league. And I am one that I allow it. If people talk trash about Bronny, I allow it because I feel as though now he is a grown man. And if they feel like he ain't good enough to go to the league, and that's just what it is. I mean, he does average 4.8 points. Now, a lot of people look at guys like Jimmy Butler, who was starting off slow his first year at college. He was able to turn it around. But people, honestly, mostly from what I'm seeing, is that people just feel like Bronny needs more time to develop. Uh, then you got the people that kind of look to the situation where he had to go to the hospital, and they look at that and say, oh, well, he didn't time. You got to, give him time to develop. He should go to the NBA. But honestly, I do believe that if he had that situation, he probably should stay in college a little bit more. That's just me looking at it. I mean, a little bit longer. That's just my opinion on it. Like I said, man, it is what it is. Now, the whole situation about it, now, how do I feel about his game? Do I feel as though he is good enough to play in the NBA? I mean, listen, dog, maybe they're going to bring him in and develop him and get him in the gym and, start him off as a role player. I mean, could be a little, a defensive guy. See, the whole thing about it is I think it's a lot of people that's not in the NBA that could just play in the NBA based on how I see them play. You know what I'm saying? From the athleticism that they have and things of that nature, how much in shape, the skills they got. It's guys that's not in the league that I look at them and be like, yo, you could play in the league right now. So Bronny James could just be one of them guys. Who knows? He could come to the gym where you at, where any of us is at, and just dominate and really look like an NBA player. I believe it's a lot of guys in college that's averaging his numbers that feel like they could be in the league too, and they probably could. But that's just how it goes. It's politics at all levels. You got politics in the NBA. It's politics in elementary, middle school, high school, college. There's always politics like this going on to where somebody father or somebody's family know somebody. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. That's just what the game is. And it's a business at the end of the day, man. That's just what it is, dog. The whole key for Bronny is, if he gets drafted to a team, he has to just worry about ingratiating himself in there, learning the plays, you know. Now we'll see if he's good enough to even do that, though. We we'll have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying to you? We had to wait and see. I haven't seen much from him, but that's just my opinion. I haven't seen much from him. Now the whole thing about it is that when he was younger, and he was playing AAU. He was on the same team with Mikey Williams. Now he was on the same team with Mikey Williams. Now the one thing about this situation that I will say this though, is that I do believe that Mikey Williams is a better player than Bronny James, and it's just crazy. So a lot of people talking about something being unfair about guys in college. How you think Mikey Williams feel? Somebody that was on the team with Bronny and was pretty much he was the best player on that AAU team in the 8th grade. Y'all remember when LeBron was coming through in the layup lines and stuff? When Bronny was playing AAU, he was on the team with Mikey Williams. Mikey Williams was the best player on the team from what I was seeing. And we've seen Mikey Williams go to have a really successful high school career, look to be the next big prospect. Now all of a sudden he got a situation going on with the court system or whatever. He is had some charges or whatever. Now I seen that he just committed to UCF, so he's not going to the league yet. But it's funny how stuff worked though. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely I think it's definitely something. If I had to say anything, I think it's something going on with that. I think it's something that definitely needs to be talked about. Uh, it's great. It's funny how you would think they would still be kind of close and kind of close to the family to where some strings can be pulled for him to get into the league if you're gonna pull strings. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way how I'm thinking about it. I mean, more power to all these guys, man. It just go to show you got to take advantage of the opportunities you have when it's presented to you. I mean, when I was in college, I wish I would have took advantage of the chance I had to play in college. But then, at the same time, I just look at it as life goes on, dog. Because it's not about the past, it's about right now. So it's opportunities right now. That's what you can't forget. It's opportunities right now. So more power to Mikey Williams, who beat everything he had going on and is now committed to UCF. You know what I'm saying to you? I'm saluting all the young guys because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hate on them. Bronny James, man, is an athletic wing. You know, maybe he developed some skills. Remember, he does got LeBron James genes. We ain't gonna act like LeBron James isn't a great player. You know what I'm saying to you? Who knows what Bronny James can become? Now, I did see him hit game winners when he was on the AAU team when he was in 8th grade. That's the last highlight I remember from him. He hit that game winner. Um, you know, very LeBron-esque. Now, as far as his actual game, I think he's a better shooter than LeBron James. As far as his form, I think he has better shot mechanics than LeBron. And I think LeBron said that before that, Bronny a better shooter than him. So, with that being said, he does have athleticism to where with reps and stuff like that, he'll be able to know how to use it. You know what I mean? So, get him in the gym and feel handy or something. You just never know what the product of him can become. So, or maybe he goes back to USC or does another year in school, which would actually be amazing. Why don't see? Honestly, what I think he should do is I think he should go to UCF now with Mikey Williams. They really want to tear something up, tear the college scene up. They really want to get them ready. See, if they really want to do something that Bronny probably actually would want to do, you never know. I would team him up with Mikey Williams because Mikey Williams has now committed to UCF. You know what I'm saying? Now you could bring Bronny over there, team him up with Mikey Williams, due to the simple fact that Bronny James hasn't been getting that much playing time and production at the school that he's at now. You could trade him there, make a super team. You know what I mean? Could make a super team over there in UCF. That's just the way how I'm looking at the situation. Because if you bring him into college now, if you bring him into the NBA now, I don't believe he's going to be getting the max chance that he could get. But which really probably wouldn't really matter though, because I feel as though LeBron James wants to be involved regardless. So if you give him another year in college, he could get better and then get drafted to a team that would be willing to give him a better situation, a better green light than what he'll be getting now. But the whole thing about it is, even if somebody was to give him the green light, LeBron is going to want to be involved. So the family, you know what I'm saying? You never know what the family talking about, to where they might be talking about things like, okay, well, we can just bring you in now. You know what I'm saying? Just bring you in right now and handle all that later. Is how they could be looking at it. And then if you're a poverty team, you looking at a situation where, I might just sign them. Why not? Because LeBron might want to be involved. So now I can get LeBron to come over. If I'm a bad team, which me personally, I wouldn't sign. I wouldn't do that because I don't know, man. It's just risky, man. It's just very risky. But I'm not. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That's not my job. I'm not in that position. So luckily for Bronny, I'm not in that position. You know, uh, Bronny James, man. Like I said, man, one and done. Going down in history as one of the great one and dones. If he goes to the league, let me know how y'all feel about this, man. And like I said, man, 4.8 points. Now, one thing that I did realize is that Michael Jordan's son, was actually better than Bronny in college, and everybody talk about how trash he is. So hopefully it doesn't end up like that. Then you got the people saying that Bryce James is better than Bronny, and sometimes one of the family members is better than the other. So I don't know, man. We gonna have to just wait and see, dog. Bronny James, man, salute to you, big homie or little homie. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Mikey Williams should be in the league, dog. That's not right, man.